Hi, today I'll be doing a detailed comparison of two of the most talked about Linux distributions for gamers in 2025, Nobara and Bazzite. If you're into gaming on Linux, maybe on a desktop, a handheld like the Steam Deck, or even a home theater PC, you're going to want to stick around. These distros aren't just Linux with Steam installed. They're purpose-built for gaming, but with very different philosophies under the hood. Let's get started comparing them. Nobara is developed by Thomas Crater, also known in the community as Glorious Eggroll, the developer behind ProtonGE. It's based on Fedora, but it comes preloaded with a lot of the stuff that gamers need, things that Fedora normally expects you to set up yourself. On the other hand, Bazzite is built by Universal Blue and is also based on Fedora, but specifically on a more immutable, image-based Fedora atomic model. The goal of Bazzite is to give you a plug-and-play gaming experience, especially for modern gaming devices like desktops, laptops, and handheld devices like the Steam Deck. So in essence, Nobara equals Fedora but configured for gamers with flexibility and traditional package management, while Bazzite equals Fedora atomic, immutable, optimized for gaming and stability, with built-in rollback safety. Now, let us talk about the features. First, Nobara Linux. Gaming tools pre-installed. It comes with Steam, comes with ProtonGE, Lutris, and more, ready to go. Right after installation, you're close to ready to play a wide variety of games, including Windows native ones. The drivers and codecs. Bundle's proprietary drivers and codecs are available, including NVIDIA drivers and third-party codecs. For screen recording and streaming, it includes support for H.264 and H.265. In Nobara 41, they ship with open source NVIDIA drivers by default. And there's the Nobara Tweak tool. This tool gives you control over systems, auto-mounting partitions, auto-updates for HTPC or handheld systems, and more. It simplifies system management for less technical users. Then there's security and stability. Being Fedora-based, it inherits strong security foundations, and it uses RPM for package management and also supports Flatpak and OS 3. It supports multiple desktop environments like GNOME Shell, KDE Plasma 6, and modified Steam HTPC or Steam Handheld editions. There's also community and compatibility. It's developed by a well-known figure in Linux gaming, meaning good community trust. Many Windows games that might not run on stock Proton may work more smoothly on Nobara. Now let's head on to Bazzite. Immutable design and atomic updates. Bazzite is image-based, so after updates, the old image is kept around and you can roll back to a previous version if something breaks. Its update system is built on RPM OS 3. Pre-installed gaming ecosystem. Steam is installed by default. It also includes Lutris and Heroic Games Launcher, allowing you to run games from Epic, GOG, EA, Ubisoft, Battle.net, and more. It integrates them into its Steam gaming mode and includes Proton Plus for managing multiple Windows compatibility layers. Hardware optimization. Built with a patched kernel that improves HDR, latency, and hardware compatibility. It has full GPU support, includes NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel. The game controller support is out of the box. Supports modern handhelds with a dedicated daemon for controllers, RGB lighting, and gyro. And there are additional hardware supports that includes Wi-Fi adapters and DisplayLink. Bazzite also uses its own curated app store, pulling apps from FlatHub Plus and other gaming-friendly software. It also supports containerized apps via Distrobox. Also, there are frequent updates on kernel, updated multiple times per week with upstream Fedora packages, and it uses a patched kernel for gaming-centric optimizations. Now, what is the pricing like? It's interesting to know that both Nobara and Bazzite are free and open sourced. There's no paid pro tier. The projects are supported by their communities and contributors. What are the pros and cons of using these two Linux platforms? We start with Nobara, the pros. It is gamer friendly right out of the box. It has flexibility, and the tweak tools make configuration easier. There's also strong community backing, and it has a stable Fedora base. And the pros of using Bazzite is immutable atomic updates. The design is gaming first and is hardware optimized. It also has its own app store with container support and frequent updates with the gaming patches. How about the cons? For Fedora, some users might call it bloated due to the preloaded packages, and it's not as rollback friendly as atomic distros. How about the cons of using Bazzite? It is less straightforward to install random packages due to the immutable design, and it's less ideal for tinkering smaller community. There's also a learning curve that applies with RPM OS3 and image-based updates. So if you are a gamer who values flexibility, you enjoy control, and occasionally you do development, Nobara is likely a better fit because it combines Fedora's power with gaming-ready tools and allows customization. But on the other hand, if your main priority is stability, safety, and a polished gaming experience, especially on handheld devices like Steam Deck or GPD devices, then Bazzite is phenomenal. Its atomic updates and rollback capacity mean less fear about breaking things when updating drivers or tweaking system parts. The controller supports the hardware optimization, and gaming first design make it feel like a console-style operating system with desktop flexibility. And that's it on the comparison with Nobara Linux and Bazzite. If you're looking to try other alternatives, you may explore Pop OS, Fedora Kinoite, and Manjaro Gaming Edition. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.